Hey, morning, Kavita. You right up in here. You must got the notifications, huh? You got the notifications? What's up? I I already did 3 sets here. I was like, let me go ahead and get this out of the way while I wake up. How's it going? It's 3 plates, 12 to 20 reps. I've been getting these past few sets like right at 15. That's cool. Kind of like shorter range, just the top half. But other than that, I mean, like I said, Fridays, it's not really supposed to be too strenuous. Pump, a lot of like blood flow stuff. It's just three exercises. It's this, kickbacks, and abduction. So I figured we could just probably not stay on here long, just chat it up a little bit. I wanted to go ahead and say what's up. First, I was like, well, I guess I could take the day off from live streaming, which I don't. I'm not saying I need it. I don't need to. I was just like, I need to pop in with y'all at least. Go ahead and pop in. So yeah, I already went ahead and did 3 of these. I mean, I got like one more, and we'll go from there. But I feel good. I drank all my pre-workout, got some water, or wherever it is. Like I said, this is not heavy. It's not my heavy load. Probably can't. You guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I know it's not like a good angle. Whew. All right. We don't gotta draw this out. Like I gotta be better with my time management. So, like I said, honestly, I think it's good for you guys to see like all 4 sets because it's like my experience. But at the same time, just whatever I just did right now, times that by 4, that's just already what I did. I did the same thing already. Nothing crazy. You didn't miss out on anything. So, yeah, just a little blood flow, a little pump stuff. All right, I'm gonna put this stuff away. Not a big deal. Hey, morning. What Rando say? What you talking about? Okay, damn, I wish I could be there this morning. I've been at work since. Oh wow, but you can go ahead and get on up because I remember didn't you the one time I saw you, you had gone to like EOS first and then you came over here or whatever. You did something like that, or you was up early. So I know you can get up early, early riser. My sleep schedule's kind of been weird lately, meaning I'm not getting up like I used to. I've been kind of wanting to press snooze a little bit. But yeah, hey Mara, what's up? It was good to see you yesterday. But yeah, no, it's not gonna. I'm not even gonna be here that long. There's only like a few other exercises. I'm not gonna like shut it down. Sundays are long. Wednesdays are long. You know. Hey, Big Swole. Let me look through here. Notifications. Okay, that's good. You guys are getting them. You know, they say gas will reach an all-time high next week, and some gas stations will run out. Oh wow. Okay, what area are you in, John? Don't ask me about any news stuff. I mean, I probably should be a lot more in tune to the news, but a lot of times, I hate to say it, I be finding out last. People just be telling me stuff. Like if stuff's about to happen, they'll be like, "Oh, did you hear about da 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 da?" I'll be like, "Oh, not really." Like for example, like it's like a storm or something. I'll be like the last to know. It's like, "Did you get all your stuff for the storm?" And like, are you like? And then I'll still be trying to like go to the store. It's been so many times where it'll be like a storm here in Houston, and then by the time I really actually try to get my act together and go get stuff, all the water's gone. Or no, I'm not that behind. Don't get me wrong. Like I do go ahead and try to go get the essentials, toilet paper. Yeah, it's nothing like not having no water and having no toilet paper. I mean, there's ways. Let me stop. There's. I'm about to say there's ways if you run out of toilet paper how to make it happen, but we're not gonna look. So what I'm trying to say is, yeah, you gotta get your water, your toilet paper. I mean, those are like the main things. People, people don't need to get milk. I don't know why I saw some people getting milk. I saw a reel the other day. It's like you don't want to get milk, but I don't even know how that I ended up on that. Basically, don't ask me about any news. I'm probably not gonna be the first one to know. Okay, what we got? I know, Rando. I've been messing up. That's on me. Let's do a fresh start this week. Even though I start my workouts on Sundays, the gym doesn't open till 8. So if all goes well, I'll be up here by 8 Sunday, and I really need to be up here by 5. If I get here at 5 during the week, I still won't be on the live at 5 because I do like a little warm up. I go ahead and get all my warm up sets out the way, just because. I mean, that stuff is like really boring. I know you guys don't really care because we'll be chatting and talking, but I'd rather just jump on here when I'm ready to go, and you guys can like log on, and then we can just hit the ground running. You know what I mean? So that's basically what I would do. So that takes at least 20. You know, because I go over there and take the little foam roller. I like rolling out my whole back. Like maybe I'll do it. When I roll it up a couple times up and down, I can feel all the popping going down my back. I don't know why that just feels really good. And the back is so big, I just almost feel like I do it to just open up everything. When I'm rolling out my entire back, I just feel like it gets me ready to go on stuff. I don't know. That's the main thing I have to do. I mean, some people just sit there and they'll just keep rolling and rolling and rolling, do all this rolling stuff. I don't ever feel like I need to do a whole bunch of rolling. I mean, sometimes I'll roll out like my glutes. Like I'll literally just roll over the thing with my glutes. But sometimes when I'm too sore, it's just too sore to roll that thing on my glutes. So it's mainly back. I'll do that at these back. But yeah, no, let me do a fresh reset. It's like time has been getting later and later. I didn't get up here till like 6:0, probably like 6:0 something. And I used to be kind of good at I used to be up here like by probably like 5:20, like on a regular. Anyways, we won't cry about it. You care? Don't say that. Don't. Yeah, I know, right? But get a cow. Yeah. Well, yeah, you guys do care. That's why you guys keep showing up. So I appreciate y'all. Well, see, I just got that out of the way. That's cool. A hip thrust. So we'll just do. Trying to think if I want to do a superset of. I can do kickbacks. See, it's not that many people in here, so it actually might work out well. Doing kickbacks and running over there. Well, somebody's on it. That's the only thing. So I'll just start out with kickbacks. What y'all got going on? Anything new to tell me about? I know you guys are like, no, not really. No, I'll be waiting for y'all to tell me what's going on. Put all this stuff back. The cleanup process. It will just be leaving stuff. Like, look at this. See, that's why I feel good about myself. I'm a good gym. So that how you gonna leave this side on, right? It's so precise too. It's like 2 plates and a 25, and then you just take it off. Like what? Like, did you have to go to the bathroom or something? Like, how do you just like leave one side? I'd rather just leave everything. If you're gonna leave something, just leave the whole thing. Like, how do you gonna leave one side? You know what I mean? It's funny. People be doing whatever they want to do. All right. So I did 15 minutes on the treadmill yesterday. I feel good about it because I'm going at my own little pace on the. I think I'm slimming down a little bit. Y'all let me know. A little bit. I think just things are getting a little bit tighter, but I still got a little ways to go for everything's a lot more popping. But luckily, somebody was next to me that I could just talk to, and that made the time go fast. So I think what I need to do is every time I get on the treadmill, I need to go find somebody to talk to. Like, it literally made it go faster. Cause you guys know I'll get to talking. Like, I mean, I don't know. And you know why that is? I was trying to figure that out the other day. I was talking to my mom about it. I was like, I don't remember being this talkative. Well, here's the thing. It's pre-workout for sure. Because it makes you more alert. It makes you a lot more, that's the whole point of it. It's like it does affect you. But I don't like awkward silences. I don't like just standing there with people. Like, if anything, I think when you're a good conversationalist, let me know if you guys do this. When you're talking to people, you're kind of like listening to what they're saying, and not really you're thinking ahead on like, well, how do I route this conversation and let it keep going? Like, it's like you say something, it's like tennis or like ping pong. You got to keep it going. You can't you can't stop. That's the thing, because I don't like silences. But then see, sometimes the conversation dies out. You got to be like, okay, well, you take care now. I'll see y'all later, or I'll see you later. You know what I mean? Like, that's inevitable sometimes. But generally speaking, the conversation can just kind of jump from topic to topic to topic. Like, you could just go different routes with the same, one thing. You could just like start talking about something, ended up on something totally different, if that makes sense. So let's see who we got here. Rashida, hey, you been sore? I don't do any soothing muscle. I don't do any of that. I almost feel like the way you guys be asking me, not you, Rashida, or anybody, but like you guys be asking me what I be doing, and I'm like, I don't. They got a whole recovery room right here. I used to try to go in there and be like, oh, let me do like a little massage. No, I just sleep. It's just sleep for me. I mean, I don't really get like a whole bunch of tightness. Like, people say, oh, are you feeling tight? I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean by tight? I guess the only way, the only thing that I might feel like if they're saying this is what tightness is where, like, you know how you go down and do an RDL and you feel like it's not pulling all the way, like that. But that's not really that crazy because you just keep doing it. Like, as you just keep repeating it, like that's what I do for a warm up with like just the bar. And then little by little, you can feel yourself stretch a little bit more each time that you go down a little bit more. That's the only, that's the only thing that maybe I feel tight at or tight with when I start some workouts. But yeah, no, to answer your question, recovery stuff, I don't do any recovery stuff. Okay, let me put my stuff on. Which your gym has? Yeah, I might have to take off it. Did you? Yeah, the recovery. They have hydro massage chairs. They have, I think they got like regular massage ones. Well, in there they got an infrared sauna, and then they got, what's that other one? They got like these little boots. You got like these little boots you put on, and then like these little boots, and they like inflate and they like squeeze. Those ones. I'm trying to find my straps. Cryotherapy. No, I don't know about any of that. I be seeing people run around, people with those like circles. They be having like these little bruises and these circles and stuff. And I'd be like, first of all, I would not want to run around like that. But I think it's so accepted. People are like, oh, I know they went and got the little cupping. I'm like, what's cupping for? I'm not gonna lie. I think some people just go get that stuff because it's like, oh yeah, I'm doing some recovery stuff. Like I know you guys are probably like, why are you so doubtful? No, I just sometimes I believe that. I just because I don't really because I don't feel like I need that stuff. So that's why I'm like, what are y'all? Why are y'all doing all that? Sleep is that right? That's what I'm saying. Like when I go to sleep, I feel rested. Like it kind of not really gets rid of any soreness I'm having. Like the next day wake up, it's like very like it's just muted a little bit more. You know what I mean? So just getting that sleep in. I can't think of anything else. Getting that protein in, but obviously everybody knows that. Actually, the past few days, I felt like I hadn't really been getting it in, so I've been kind of like trying to like make up for. I don't even know if you can make up for it. My bad, y'all. All right, do some kickbacks. 3.5 hours. Absolutely. Honestly, I feel good after like 6.5, maybe 7. Well, last night probably like 6.5. That's why I think I woke up so sleepy. I snoozed for about 30 minutes this morning. That's why I don't be here on time. Because I be still in the bed. Like my alarm goes off 3:45. I didn't get out of bed till like 4:12. I mean, and then my showers be like long. It'll be a full shower. Which reminds me, you know how you get out of well, I don't know if you guys you get out of the shower. Like my soap, I use like a bar soap. This bar soap keeps getting smaller and smaller. Today I had to put together like a few little bar soaps, like the little small ones, and like make my own new little soap. You guys probably think I'm crazy. So I did that, but there's like falling apart. So I was like, okay, I gotta get some soap today. That was like 2 days ago. Like I was like, I'm gonna get some soap. And then you get in the shower, you go ahead and get in the shower, you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't get any new soap. So then you gotta like put together. I don't know. It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. So like you're trying to shave, but you got like this little bar soap. So you're just like, anyways, that's not why it'd be taking a long time, but stuff like that gets in the way. All right, let's go ahead. All right, what we got? I was listening to I listen to you guys know Cooking for Gains? Yeah, I've been watching his stuff. He went live last night, and I was like literally nodding off because he be going live so late, and he was like, there was people hating on him in his live, and he was like, I could feel him because it was like he was like, you are not being held against your will to be here. Like, and I felt that he said it a few times, like, because people just kept saying stuff. They were like, bro, like you could literally just leave. The people don't get that. So I was like, see, I think he keeps it real. But I mean, he be repeating the same. Sometimes I be feeling like I repeat the same stuff, but I think other people repeat the same stuff on their lives too. Because when I be watching, I be feeling like I be watching the same live with him every single time. I'm not mad at him, but I'm just saying people be asking the same questions every time, and he be saying the same. They be like, "How old are you? When did you start working out? What do you eat?" Da, da, da. Like, and then you just keep repeating yourself. And so by the time, if you've been watched him for a while, or you watch people for a while, you kind of already know some of the stuff. So I found some similarities because I know y'all be asking me. The people who've been here, y'all don't really be asking me the same stuff over and over. Like I get like the same questions frequently. All right, so we're just doing some kickback. We'll just chat it up. This is not anything crazy. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the step stool. I'm calling it a step stool. You know what I mean? All right, I'll pull over here so we can spread out a little bit. What's the update? Did you guys see any of that? I didn't watch the whole thing, but I think Stephen A. Smith was commenting on that Meg the Stallion thing. Honestly, that's all that must be publicity because something's weird. Like people break up all the time. Celebrities break up all the time. Like they weren't even married. They weren't even married. They didn't have kids. They it's not like they've been together for like a long time. So you're just kind of like, why was this? Why is it that big of a deal? And I guess Stephen A. was like, oh yeah, Stephen A. was like, what did he say? I didn't watch the whole thing, but basically he was like, it's none of our business. He wasn't encouraging people to cheat on each other. He's just saying it's none of our business. Like, why is it? Why is she, why does she have to take it this far to like tell us? So I feel him. I generally agree with Stephen A. But then some guy, check it out. I don't even know who this guy was. He has a page. He was just going hard. He was like, "You're supposed to be faithful, Stephen A. You have no morals or ethics because you're encouraging people to cheat on women." Like almost like he was almost. You want to talk about pick me? Like women can be pick me's. He was almost being like a pick me. I don't even know how you can be a dude and be a pick me at the same time. Like, go check it out. You know. So it's just a funny phenomenon. I just feel like just because people are saying it's none of our business or chill out or get over it doesn't mean that they're encouraging cheating. But people try to blend that because they want like they want you to feel bad. They want you to be like, oh, Meg Thee Stallion's such a good person. Da, 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 da. I don't know. So I don't know if you guys saw that. It's just like little commentary type stuff. It's nothing crazy, but all right, here we go. I got the little step here. Here we go. I'm gonna get with y'all in just a second. Whew. I be I be seeing people who go here and they be showering here before they go to work and stuff. I like they be doing the whole little get ready thing here. I wouldn't want to do that because people are gonna. First of all, I don't care if you're a lady. You walk in the locker room. I just don't want to be around people when I'm trying to be like intimate, like my intimate. Like even if I have a towel and a lady walks in the, I guess I'd just be like, because I'm about to see you on the gym floor, or I'll see you again. I don't know you like that. I don't care if you're a girl or not. Stuff like that, you know. And then even stepping on the floor and then not even trying to touch the walls while you're in the shower. Like I know you guys are like, this is crazy. No, it's a saying. I just wouldn't. But I mean, people try to save time. Don't get me wrong. If you're gonna come to the gym, you may as well shower here and go to where you need to go, right? It just reminded me because I just saw somebody who they just finished working out and now I see them in their little clothes because they went into the whole thing. These things, I don't necessarily feel like I have to go to failure on these per se. Like as long as I get in like a good burn, some like good squeezes, and you know, just kind of pump it up a little bit. Let me go down here, making use of membership by saving that's saving bills at home. Okay, fine. If you really want to like slice it and dice it like that, right? Love Island. Hey, Ghost, you kind of come in here and start messing around or what? No, we talk about whatever. It's all good. Lot of hey, you know what I mean. So how old are you? How old am- I am 36. I will be 37 in less than 2 months, like 6 weeks from now. Let's see. The same thing happens with me, I forgot to get new soap in the bathroom. Remember that I had a whole shower, had that while. Wait. Yeah, yeah. Get new soap in the bathroom and remember that while showering. Right. So then I'd be trying to. Okay, you guys don't want to know. Whatever. I'm just keep it real. Like, so when I ran out of soap, no. You gotta hit the spots. You gotta hit all your spots. First of all, this is what you do. If you run low on soap, hit your spots because it's gonna go fast. So you hit the spots. Then all the extra stuff, like when you gotta shave. So like I was like shaving with conditioner. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, conditioner, shave. Because I don't use shaving cream because it's just too foamy. It's just like get this just be this big old white. So I use soap. I usually use soap. You know what I mean? But when I run out of soap, then I gotta use some other kind of lubricant. So it'll be like when I this is done a dire need. I'll use like conditioner and then like I use like shampoo. Look, I think it worked out. I mean, look, all you need, that's all it is. You don't really need if you know how things work, you know all you need is a lubricant. It's just lubrication. That's all. So, but yeah, I mean, that reminds me, so I don't have to do like this ghetto stuff. I need to go ahead and get that soap. Just Dove. I keep it real cute. I be trying to do Dove sometimes and do like, they be having like the different colors, like the pink one. They got the pink one. They got like the blue one. They got like the green one. I've been trying to. It's strong though. I'm just like I just need to go back to that white one. Hey, morning everybody that I missed. Well, thank you. My face has definitely changed. If you would have seen me like when I was younger, my face has changed a little bit. So that's how I know. But yeah, no, I feel you. I appreciate that. I kind of get that. But you know how you can tell? You could you could just tell, you know what I mean? I will say when I was younger, I felt like I kept more fat in my face. I don't know if that's just typically how it works though. It's more youthful. You have more fat in your face, or maybe like a more rounder face. Y'all see me? Unscented, boring. So right, that's what I'm saying. It does the job. It's not overpowering you when you're in the shower and you're like smelling all this stuff. I mean, some people like all that. Me, I'm just like, no, I just want to be fresh. It's more about being fresh than being scented. Because when you get out, if you want to do some extra scents and stuff, just go ahead and put on your perfume or your cologne or whatever, and that gives the nice little extra little whatever you need. You know? Yeah, that was today's dilemma. Actually, well, I got a few dilemmas. I ran out of frozen fruit, so I've been doing my cream of wheat, which is peanut butter, but really it's supposed to be cream of wheat, peanut butter, and fruit. So you know what I mean? You know how like when you have a certain thing going and you're like, that's not what it's supposed to be. So I need to re up on the fruit, get some soap, more soap. But luckily, I'm doing my rest day tomorrow, so I'll be able to kind of get some stuff, whether that's today or tomorrow. Actually, well, it's cool. It's kind of cool. I hope it works out. Y'all pray for me. Not really pray for me because we don't gotta. You know what? That's just like a saying. People don't really want you praying. Whatever. I'm not gonna get in religion, but I don't know what that just slipped out. It just slipped out. Like, but realistically, it's just a cliche thing to say. People don't really want you to pray for them. They just be like, it's just a saying. Y'all need to pray for me, but or I'll be praying for you. No, you won't. You're not gonna be praying for me. Keep me in your prayers. Like that's one of those. You're just like, okay, sure. When I go to bed at night, I'm gonna just like kneel down and start praying for you. But what was I even saying? Okay, so that's that. No. Oh, I was saying that I'm supposed to get my hair relaxed. But you know, I've gone to a couple people a few years ago to relax my hair and they both couldn't do it. They're like, yeah, I know how to do relaxer. And they would leave spots still like not right. Some parts of my hair be straight, some parts would still have my natural texture. And then you're just like, it's not that hard. The only reason well, you guys don't care. I keep saying that. All I'm saying is when I come back on Sunday, my hair is going to be different. But I'm gonna do two things. I'm doing my relaxer first, and then I'm just go back to braids, like another, until I kind of get my hair maybe like down to here, past my shoulders. Then I think I'll like let it free. I'm gonna give it some more protective styling type of stuff, so I can get it back to like the length that I want. So we'll see. That's all I'm saying. That today I have to go to one appointment. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to another appointment. Hold on, let me lean over. Oh, there we go. That's hitting. See, these it's like when you hit the right spot, you're good to go. Sometimes you got to get into that position though. Okay. Hang on. Will you pray for me? You pray every morning at different times. So, well, that's good. Look, whatever you guys do, I mean, I'm encouraging you guys to do whatever you want to do. That's what I be trying to say at the end of the day. But I was just kind of making fun of the fact that people, it's become such a habit for people to say stuff like, "Oh, pray for me, give me your prayers," da, 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 or "I'll be praying for you." Like it's kind of like just a nice gesture to say, but I don't really think. I would generally just think people aren't really doing all that when they say they are. My kids make fun of me, but sometimes I make deodorant with coconut oil and essential oil, all natural and works well enough. Okay. Do you think well, you say, wait, you said well enough. Does it work? Like, does it work? You know, that's my question. Look, I, I told you guys see me, I sweat. I need a good deodorant. I've never tried that natural stuff. I mean, but if see book, you may be of the type that you don't need that strong stuff, and that does cover you. You know what I mean? When you say well enough, do you feel like sometimes you smell a little bit of like body odor coming through? I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but that's the thing. I need full coverage. That is my thing. But I know I feel you. I totally get it. I can't see myself doing anything other than like regular deodorant. Let's see. Good morning. Unsent. Okay. You look at least 29, 30. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. No, not skydiving. I see people. It looks really scary. It looks really. I saw like a real. Well, there's like the skydiving from the plane, right? But then there's like I saw a reel the other day where this guy was like jumping off, literally like the side of like a big rock on a mountaintop kind of thing, but like a ledge. He very very high, and bro was like, "Okay, so what we're gonna do? You're gonna just go to the edge. I'm gonna be with you. You're just gonna just go very very much to the edge. We're gonna go to the edge, and then you're just gonna kind of like lean forward. I got you. I got you." And bro started like leaning forward, and it was like a free fall type of experience. And then bro his little instructor pulled the little thing. I mean, it looks like a very fun experience, but I'm kind of scared in that. Well, first of all, how do you know it's going to deploy? It probably is always going to deploy because, I mean, what are the chances it won't? I think it's going to deploy more often than not. But I also think that free fall feeling is scary, you know? That's Don't ask me to go on a roller. I don't get on big roller coasters. I get on the medium ones. I always call them the medium ones, the ones that kind of have a loopy loop. I like all this like stuff. I don't like drops. You know what I mean? Like the one, the roller coasters that go straight up. They take you all the way up and they just drop you straight down like that. No, 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 because that is not fun to me. It's not fun. It doesn't feel good inside. You get what I mean? So I'm not more of a free fall. Some people they feel good. It feels fun to them. Me, I'll be making faces like, oh my gosh, no, like, So to answer your question, no, just because I know how I feel on roller coasters. So native deodorant. Okay. That it, $13 a stick. It was like really 20. I've heard of native, but I mean, like, is it any good? If it don't deploy, you won't remember what happened anyways. Like, I mean, yeah, but what was the point? It's like I didn't plan on dying today. You're supposed to go skydiving so that you can like live to talk about it. That's funny. So we're just chilling, you guys. Just let me disclaimer. This is a very chill workout. Just these kickbacks, and then I'm gonna head over there, do the abductions, and I'll be done. Let's go ahead. But anyways, anybody in the building, anybody in here right now have done skydiving or any type of free fall type of thing? Let me know. It's just like if somebody asked me what is something you really want to do, that's not gonna be on there. You would think, because everybody wants to put that on their little bucket lists and things of that nature, right? Like because it's such an extreme experience. But I also don't think that that would be fun to me. Hold on, let me get the spot. You know how they always, side note, I feel like they always say everybody's pregnant. But like right now, I'm like, does it seem like everybody's pregnant? Or it's just like an ongoing cycle of everybody just keeps getting pregnant. So it always seems like everybody's pregnant, you know? Or is it like an influx of people being, either way, it doesn't affect me because I'm like, I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to get pregnant. I'm not going to get pregnant. None of that. So, but it just seems like, I don't know, just like not really a free for all. It's like, okay, you can get pregnant and you're going to get pregnant. And you're just, and it's just like, what is the rhyme or reason? But I mean, yeah, we've talked about like the children thing on here. It just seems like but everybody has their own experience, right? So everybody's going to procreate, right? Most people are either going to procreate at least once or multiple times. So it's just all part of the, especially when you're in a certain age bracket, you're in a childbearing phase. This is probably a conversation more for the ladies. But I was thinking, I know I got more male subscribers either way. So I'd be like, when I be talking about stuff, I know y'all probably like, this doesn't apply to us. But it's general. It's honestly a lot of this stuff. It might seem like it might be gender based, but all this stuff people can still chime in on. You know, I think that's the point I'm trying to make. Membership here is 92. Actually, it's a funny story. Wait, let me read through. To be honest, I never worked out after using it, but it works for me. Okay, right. See, that's the test. You can have some stuff around the house. I told you I got a deodorant for around the house and around like zipping around town, and then I got the deodorant for the gym. And I don't play because sometimes I'll go in the cabinet and try to reach for a deodorant, and I'll be like, nope, can't use that one because that one's not gonna cover me. Like I'm not about to be out here slipping. Hey, told y'all, some stuff is fine for what it's good for. So I got two types. That the Gillette for the gym, and then I got the Old Spice for at home. I know. Yeah, I've already talked about it. Those are dude deodorants, but dude odorants. You know, it's all good. They it's all branding though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think if you got to get a certain scent too. Some scents are a little bit more musky or like, I don't know if you want to call it masculine. You know what I mean? Like maybe you don't get the certain scent. Like I be getting a scent that kind of smells just regular. The only bone I have to pick with it is because it's like a clear. Sometimes it'll show like little residue stuff. So I gotta like wipe it off. So there's always something. Oh, the story about the gym membership. See, they're funny over here. It's not funny. They just evolving. Sometimes you just got to know when the business is evolving. So you can't really. I don't know if you can really fault them. When I first came here, I was on a month to month. Like that was like 2.5 years ago. And then I was like, okay. I think like a month or two later, I came back to the membership person, and I was just like, yeah, how do I get it down? Like, because it was like 110. He was like, just get a membership. But hey, check this out. this was the guy, it's a sales guy, right? He's like, here's what I'll do. You've already been here for already a couple months with us now. Let me go ahead and put you in a 2-year contract, and we'll go ahead and credit you for the months that you already been here as though you were already on the contract. So bro left. So when my 2 years rolled around, I was looking for bro, like, so I'm at the end of 2. They were like, no, no, no. You didn't start the 2 until you really actually started the 2 years. And that was just like, that's not what bro said. He said he was going to credit me for the time I was already here as like a little courtesy, whatever. So, right. So I was already like side eyeing them on that. So then my true end point was April this year, 2 years. Okay. So they've been going through all these changes, like throughout literally in the 2 years I've been here, they've gone through so many changes. They were like, we're gonna stop doing contracts. If you come in fresh off the street, you're not gonna do a contract. You're not gonna do a contract. And if you're already in a contract, you finish your contract out, and then when you get done, we'll go ahead and keep you on that pricing. I know you guys are like, this is crazy. We'll keep you on that pricing, and then you're like grandfathered or legacy into just keep on moving. Yesterday, I went to the counter and like, the guy was like, no, you need to roll into a new, brand new, whatever contract, whatever's available. I was like, that's not what y'all said because they keep changing their model. And so you're just like, where do I fit in? Not only that, so remember I told you they did this recovery stuff. When I first got here, they didn't have a lot, like they didn't have the outside saunas, they didn't have that recovery room. So they're still trying to they were still trying to figure out what they supposed to do because it's like all they had was the gym. So when you came here, you had the gym, but like they trying to figure out how do we let the current members use the recovery? Do we let them just use it under what they're paying, or do we do like an add-on fee? So everything is just has been really crazy. Like, and then at one point they were like saying, yeah, you can either buy the member, you could do the membership and then do the add-on recovery. They've been doing so many, anyways. So when I went up to the counter yesterday, I told the guy what I said. They said they were going to honor my pricing after the 2 years. I just keep rolling. He was, and then so he pulls up on the computer. He was like, "Oh yeah, they did roll you." I was like, "Bro," and people would, you know how people sound so confident when they're talking to you. They're like, "Yeah, yeah." So it's like this, and like it's like he's a nice guy. Don't get me wrong, but he was like, "Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be like this, and it's gonna be like that." And I was like, "Okay." Then he pulls it up, and luckily he's nice about it because he was like, "Look, we're not gonna rock the boat. If the system rolls you into the legacy pricing, we're gonna go ahead and do that." But it wasn't supposed to. It wasn't supposed to. So I was like, "Okay, whatever." So am I good? He was like, "Yeah, you're good." So right now, technically, I'm on a month to month at the 92, which that's good, right? As long as I don't leave, that's what he said. As long as you don't leave and come back, you're good. So that's my long roundabout way of I'm just like letting you guys know like how much. And then when you talk to different people, everybody's on a different thing. You know, it's like, oh, I'm paying this and I'm on a contract. I'm paying this and I'm on month. Everybody seems like they're on a different thing because they're just evolving so much. Let me do this side. I'm gonna get with y'all. But I will say, all on a positive note, it's worth it. I mean, if you want a nice place to work out that's literally got like all the equipment you could ever know existed. Some people I've heard say that, well, there's better equipment out there, and that no, I mean, generally speaking, yeah, you're gonna have everything you need here. If you guys, I mean, if you're looking for all this specialty equipment, like there's so many different specialty items, right? Like somewhere in the world. Yeah, but this has what you need. Okay, this will probably be my last set. Oh, everybody has a different experience though, because I met this couple. They were coming here and they said we're leaving because it's dirty. I was like, what? I don't think it's dirty. I just think it gets kind of dusty sometimes. Like you see this cable machine I'm on. Sometimes if you look in between, like down in between, like down behind it, it's like thick dust. As soon as you get home, you sleep. Sounds like they're trying to be 3/4 slick. I never heard that. I like fresh scents. Last time I used mint essential oil, fresh breath armpits. Okay. I need look. I need antiperspirant. That is actually a chemical, right? Not a chemical, but a what is antiperspirant? What actually is it? But that's what I need. I feel like. But then again, I've never really exposed myself to other stuff. Really, like I know my mom was using like this because she's very health conscious. She uses like this little roll-on one that you get from the department stores that she's been using for like over 20, some 30, some years, whatever. A roll-on thing that has no antiperspirant. I used to try to use it, but antiperspirant to help so you don't like actually sweat, so it stays dry and it stays fresh. You can have something that keeps you fresh, but then you're still wet, so it's level to it. And put this back. Okay, let's catch up real quick. No, I don't work out at home. I don't really have a. I don't. I have some weights, but I told you guys I kind of like being able to like leave the house and be like in a space. This is like a space for me. So I've even tried to go to my apartment gym sometimes, but it's just too boring. I don't know. I'm just kind of used to like getting out of the house, having a whole experience, pre-workout, driving over here, getting hyped up. You like the native deodorant because it's aluminum and paraben free. See, what is all that? Aluminum paraben free. Like what is paraben? Do you even know what paraben is? I'm joking. Right? You hear all this stuff and you're like, yeah, this is good for your gut. This is good for your joint health. And you're just like, I don't know all the stuff. Maybe I'm absolute. Let me not. I'm not teasing y'all. I'd be like, I don't know what that even is. What you absorb. So you're saying aluminum. Hmm. Let's let's keep talking, but I'm gonna kind of transition here. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down here. Deodorant. How do we get on deodorants? It's okay. Never worked out. Let's see. My mom also doesn't grow hair on her legs or right. Okay. Well, I think once you get up in age, I think the hair stops growing. Like it starts to like get thinner on the body, which that's a plus sign, right? I mean, it's a plus. All right. What about y'all? Anybody? So nobody in y'all asked me if I've gone skydiving. Nobody in here said they did. They have. Have y'all did? Has anybody in here done anything that's like really like crazy? Like, well, I heard about climbing a Mount Everest. That's supposed to be like a once in a lifetime opportunity. I heard like if you if you like die or you like fall. Okay, the reason I know this is because I saw a reel where somebody was recording themselves climbing, and then somebody had fallen and like they fell in like a little area, and then they started freezing. I guess they died, but you can't even like apparently you can't even like help them because it's so cold and it's like it's so strenuous. You got to leave them there. You guys know about that? And you can't even take them down. You can't really call for. There's nothing you can do. You see them, and you're just like, there's nothing I can do to help you. Is a metal. I know what aluminum. I know what aluminum is. I'm talking about paraben. Nobody said anything about paraben. Out of we got 20 people in here. Who knows what paraben is without looking it up? You can't look it up. What is paraben? The altitude. Okay, I thought you said the attitude. I was like, what? I got an attitude? You think I got an attitude? No. Because the words are so small. Okay, yeah, it's a chemical. I'm there with you, but what is it? People always talking about gluten free, and they don't even know what gluten is. They'd be like, yeah, I be eating gluten free and stuff. Okay, you don't even know what gluten is. I'm just joking, but like, you know what I mean. I try to have one. All right, I'm probably gonna go outside and do the abduction out there. Yeah, the altitude stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's some dangerous stuff. Um, but it's almost like bragging, right? Some of these once in a lifetime opportunities, kind of like it's just bragging rights. It's like, hey, guess what? Back in 2026, I climbed to Mount Everest. Or back in 2026, I jumped out of an airplane. It was cool. But, at the end of the day, it's an experience. It's just having different life experiences. So I totally get it. It's like, which would I want to do? But like I said yesterday, probably for me, it'd be like just seeing different parts of the world and see how people like actually live, like literally immersed in like, for example, I know what America's like. I know what the roads are like. I know what you just walk around, but then you see like pictures and stuff. Like in the UK, I've seen, well, like just videos, the houses even look different. And I even looked it up because I was like, what's up with these houses looking kind of like old and kind of square and stuff? Because I was like, in America, oh, it's loud. I'm gonna have to go back inside. Let me know if anybody from the UK. Tabitha, are you in the UK? Somebody's in the UK, right? I don't know who said they were from the UK. You know what I'm talking about. Check it out. If you go on anybody's, are you right here? Oh, you're right there. Okay. Like, check it out. You can kind of tell, even from the backdrop of people's videos, like, kind of, hey, that doesn't look like America. Because some of the houses that I've observed, they're kind of like they're like sometimes like row houses or like something. Hey, how are you? No, I'm on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. How about you? I was trying to see if you were on Instagram, so I was like, I love your vibe. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. What's your name? Rosie. I'm Arlyn. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh. Okay, you too. Okay, what do you recording your stuff? No, not yet. No, you just workouts for my coach, and then I'm just doing like a mini vlog for something prep right now. Oh yeah, oh you are. Okay, good luck to you. Yeah, we'll catch up. Are you done? Yeah. Well, I have just hyper extensions and I'll be done. You have what? I just have hyper extensions for my. Oh, you like that one? Yeah. Yeah, I was doing the one inside, but I feel like I want to go heavier. Yeah. And it's like kind of getting heavy. So, but this one, the only thing here, like I don't know how long your arms are. Do you hit it? Does it hit? I have the round. Like round. Yeah. Like, so that's the only thing. Like, but yeah, no, I'm gonna ask you for tips then. Yeah. I always like to learn. Yeah, it takes me a while to finally find like the right height. Yeah. And then if you want to go even heavier, they have like the little ridges on the side so you can add weight. Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, that the orange part. Okay, I'll check it out. Well, thank you. Nice to meet you. Okay, bye. Hold on, y'all. What's a pleasant teaser? What's a pleasant teaser? I just like things that are more so on the natural side. Even the countryside looks good. Hold on, let me catch up here. What we got? Nobody answered what paraben is. Y'all aren't off the hook. Oh, it's a type of wax, huh? Okay, Juanita. See, nobody know. Everybody's like paraben free, but no, I'm teasing. I'm just teasing, really. Like, but I'm like quizzing y'all. Like, y'all telling me that you're doing stuff because it's got this and it's got that free, and you don't even know what it is. It sounds like it might be a wax. Okay, gluten is a bad protein, but I think paraben is an unnatural chemical. I don't know the science behind it. No, I feel you, Miranda. Even the countryside looks different. I just like things that are more natural side. You do some. Okay, no, I'm not on that. Climbing Mount Everest is some. Is it? Everyone wants to say that's something is like for a certain group. Hold on, let me Oh, I don't know if you wanted my YouTube. Yeah, I don't know if you wanted my YouTube. You could if you want to. But
Yeah.
that's what I was like. Do you don't so you don't do a page, you don't have a page or anything?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
YouTube, just on Instagram.
Yeah.
But I'm always watching YouTube videos doing like my cardio
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, I just go live. So
Oh, that's
I didn't know if I answered your question. Like when you walked away, I was like, wait, did I?
yeah.
Yeah. So if you wanna,
Absolutely, I'm always down.
okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, well, I'll talk to you. Maybe we'll catch up sometime.
Yeah.
Okay then. All right. You don't know all the ingredients in cheese. Yeah, no, you're right. Let's see. What do I like? Yeah, I be getting cheddar. I don't even know why people do American. I looked that up too. I was like, why would anybody eat American cheese when they could always just eat cheddar? Like seriously, why? Why does American cheese even exist? I went to this place called Papa's Barbecue. They got some breakfast wraps, and you got to ask for the cheddar. I'm like, why? Why would you make something good like a breakfast wrap and not put cheddar? It doesn't make sense. Like, but when I did the reading, it was like American cheese is just so easy to make. Um, it's so easy to make because it's like milk and something else versus like cheddar. I don't know what it was. I forgot, but I do know that it's cost. That's one of the main things. But it's like night and day. Like, why would anyone want American cheese? So yeah, I know we're talking about cheese. Yeah, I do cheddar. I'll do like a cheddar on my I'll do a tuna. I've been doing like a tuna melt type of thing from Subway. Y'all need to get on that tuna from Subway. I don't know. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy that with the so I'll get like a what is it? What's that bread? The herb and cheese bread? Tuna. Maybe I'll do like a double tuna. Cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickles, and salt and pepper. Yeah, pretty much it. That's been good. I was talking to somebody else on the treadmill. That's why we were talking so much. I told you. I'm gonna call myself a conversationalist. I don't even know if that's the right term. I just get to talking and we'll just be talking and then I'll be done with my little thing. You know, and luckily if you get with somebody who likes to talk to, you're good. But we were talking, he was like, yeah, I need to get my diet together. And I was like, you be eating down here, like way down here? Like, this is where this is where McDonald's sits. This is where Burger King sits. This is where all those. He's like, yeah, no, I'm down here. I was like, I might be right here. I be doing Subway. I be doing Panda Express. That's not crazy. Like, I don't think you can still get your, protein in, a carb, and not have all this extra stuff. You know? He's like, nah, I'm out of there. Like, I be doing Whataburger and all that type of stuff. I'm like, see. Anyways, I'm kind of warming up here. We're just chatting because honestly, this is my last thing. I don't really have much else to do on this except some cardio. A lot of cheese. I mean, I feel like not really everybody eats cheese. It's like everything, you can put cheese in everything almost. The other thing, I mean, I do Parmesan cheese in my spaghetti. I told you guys, what's my favorite food? Well, we were talking on the treadmill. We were talking about our favorite foods. I think he said sushi was his. That's probably a good favorite food to have. My favorite is spaghetti. I don't know. Like, let me know what y'all think. Is spaghetti basic? It's basic, right? But you can really hook it up. You can really hook it up. I mean, I'm not even talking about a whole bunch of ingredients. It's just the way you prepare it. You can you can get like a really good spaghetti thing going. So I'll be doing my Parmesan cheese and that. But that's I love spaghetti. I love pasta. Tuna's full of y'all can find something wrong with everything. Technically, tuna. Okay, I mean, yeah, tuna. Look, I don't know what to tell y'all. I like tuna. I like beef. I'm not stopping anytime soon. I mean, unless somebody showed me, unless I'm with the doctor and the doctor's like, hey, something's wrong with you. You need to stop eating this, that, and the third. You're going to die. Fine. Maybe I'll do that. But I don't think beef has steered me wrong so far. That's just me. People talk about vegan and vegetarian. I don't really know. I can't really say, oh, yeah, stay away from this because that is bad. Stay away from that. But I'm going to lie. I did have some blood work and then they were like, the LDL, I think it was the LDL was hot, like maybe on the higher side. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I probably need to watch it. I don't think I'd be going off the deep end though. What's my name? Arlyn. Sardines are great. Okay, yeah, somebody else told me that. I'm pointing like they're in here. No, they're actually in here. I just saw them. Um, Homemade spaghetti. Okay, Juanita. And I bet you can hook it up too, huh? Yeah. I don't really be cooking though, but I be making my spaghetti. Like it's like you know what you want to make. I don't really be cooking like stuff for real, but I'll go ahead and make my own spaghetti stuff. You know? Um, yeah. I miss some people. Don't eat too much tuna. Bad for the memory, huh? Okay. I'll probably do tuna like twice a week. You don't do meat. How y'all don't do meat? How y'all get in? I mean, are y'all doing like plenty of eggs and just plenty of like what are y'all really doing? If you just cut meat out, you don't know all the ingredients. I mean, cheese. You don't really need to know all the ingredients in cheese. It's basically just dairy stuff, whatever. Milk, milk, and maybe like some fat. I don't even know if I want to be on this machine. There's another machine over there I was using. Hold on, y'all. It's a little cool out here. Okay. Chops. You think so? Thanks. Yeah, honestly, my shoulders have always kind of generally been, since I've been working out, my best feature. I guess everybody's got something. Because I don't think I haven't done anything that other people don't do for the shoulders. They just seem to like pop all in here, all this right in here. Is this a bad angle? We'll be all right. Okay. I'm gonna go up to 90. That was 70. Vegetables, beans, potatoes to get the protein in. So I know beans. Beans will do it. You eat everything. Yeah, I'm like, why not? I don't ever avoid foods. I don't eat the McDonald's and things. That's what I mean by that. If somebody came along and said, "Hey, you want to try this new food?" I'll go ahead and try it. I'll be like, "Oh, does it have this in it?" No, no, no. I'll be like, "Sure." You guys are saying sardines? Sure. Show it, like, hook it up. Show it to me. I'll go get some. Like, I'm more like that. Some people are like, "Ew, that looks weird. It smells weird. Ew." I don't like people like that because how do you know? I like anchovies. Other people don't like anchovies. Why? It's good. I know. Well, I know you guys are like, no, it's not. It is good. I remember. Well, I'm an only child, so it's like always been like me, my mom, and my dad, and they like anchovies too. So we would literally go get anchovy pizza and just sit around and eat that. And I thought that was like maybe different because because when I be talking to people about anchovies, they be like, "Ew, why would you eat that? Why would you eat that? Or why would you put it on pizza?" Some people don't like pineapple and ham on pizza. I like that. Like I like pretty much anything. I'll try anything. You know what I mean? It's food. If you don't like it, you just don't eat it. You just go ahead and try it though. I'm not picky like that. But I will say this. Something I never really got into, like I think people go crazy over it, like onion rings. It's not really like I don't like it. It's just like it's not that good. It's just not that good, you know? But I'm not I'll put onions in my spaghetti, for example. Like stuff. I'll eat onions in stuff. Like if you go to Kava's got those pickled, I think the pickled onions, right? That tastes kind of good. But you know, that is the only thing. Some people are like, are let me know what y'all think. Y'all like tomatoes? I think that's weird. If you don't like tomatoes, you're weird. Because I don't really see what there's not to like about tomatoes. It's one of those foods that doesn't really taste like much. So how can you not like something that doesn't taste like much? Same thing with milk. Milk doesn't taste like much. So you can't, how do you not like milk? That's the thing. But a lot of people don't like tomatoes. Hold on. I'm going to read y'all. What we got? Kangaroo meat. Let's see. Balance is key. Where am I from? I'm from Virginia. Yep, I add my own ingredients to the store-bought sauce. Right. That Classico comes, I think a Classico comes pretty good already. I don't know which one you do. I do the Classico 4 cheese and then just add like some like, what is that one? What is that? It's like it's got a lot of flakes in it. The green one, it's like, oh, like it's an Italian seasoning. I already makes that one. Some onion, garlic stuff. I don't want to be TMI. Whatever, we're grown here. I told you guys we're grown here. Whatever, everything is normal. Everything is normal. It is normal because I realize I don't know if I put too many onions or too much garlic. But for whatever reason, if I put a little bit too much when I'm preparing it, like I'll do like the first step. I don't know what you guys do with the spaghetti, the garlic and the onions. Go ahead and do the little saute, whatever, brown those up. What is it called? Aromatics, whatever. Sometimes I do a little bit too much. I have to run to the bathroom for whatever reason after. Well, whatever, you guys, it doesn't matter. But sometimes I'll ease off and I'll be like, okay, I'm straight. It kind of sounds like when people say they're lactose intolerant and then they're like, I don't care, I'm lactose intolerant. I eat pizza and things like that, but I know it messes up my stomach. Sometimes what I don't know if it's the garlic or the onions, but I think that might be for anybody. Well, let me know if you put a little bit too much of those, if you can't digest it that well. So I kind of mess up sometimes doing that. That's the only thing I can say. Well, I was thinking I ate before I stopped me. Kangaroo. Where are you located? Like, where do you even get kangaroo? Like onions, garlic, tomatoes. Right. Like, who doesn't like tomatoes? Good morning, morning, Carvas. Hey, my crush. Oh, I'm not your crush. Don't say that. Green wise sauce. I'm just catching up. Hey, Tabito. Did I miss? What'd you say? Yeah. I tried. Is that pink poop? What is this emoji? That's the poop emoji, right? Why is it pink? What's this? These emojis here on YouTube are kind of funny. You from the Middle East? Okay, where? It looks like pink poop. It looks like pink poop. Yeah. Let me do my next set. These are low key sets. Like what kind of emoji is this? They see. I think YouTube can't use like the Apple one, so they got to make up these weird ones. When I get to the end, I try to like still keep going. You see me hesitating sometimes because sometimes I'm like, okay, am I gonna do it with an muscle groups that shouldn't be kicking in? I really just pause and I try to focus. Like this needs to come from my glutes because you can keep going and just like force it and just muscle through, right? And you're using like I think you're using maybe even like your quads and stuff or your hamstrings and like your back. You can just really just keep going. But no, like I pause and I'm like, no, let me focus on just the glutes moving it. All right. I was gonna say something. Fresh food versus cooked food. You get rid of the waste in your body. I'm just trying to take a look at these. I wish they were bigger, you know? I gotta be like all up in here like to read. Sometimes when you eat something good for the body, it makes you get rid of the old. Oh, hey Claudio. Morning. Anybody who came in. So what I was saying was the emojis, me and my son, we were talking about why are the emojis yellow? The basic ones on like the hands or like the thumbs up on iPhone and stuff, why are they yellow? And then you can go personalize them and you can make them white or you can make them black or brown, different shades. But the standard is yellow. And then if you think about it, we were talking about the Simpsons. The Simpsons are yellow. Like, what are they? What race are they? Like, not that it matters, but we were like, what are they, right? Because I think Mo, the bartender, I don't know what he is, but he's not yellow, he's like white. And then they got the black police officer. They got different races in the Simpsons, but the Simpsons themselves are yellow. And so we were like, wait, look at the emojis for iPhone, they're yellow. Anyways, when we asked AI, it was kind of like it's more of a very neutral color. It's like neutral. So that made me think of that. I don't know if you guys ever thought about that. Let's go different angle. Let's go here. Hey, you going right here? Okay, that's fine. I don't. No, 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 you're fine. I didn't. You don't. I don't. I didn't want you to be in it if you don't want to be in it. Yeah, for your privacy. Your privacy. No, I just try to be respectful, because some people don't really want to be in videos, you know. All right. Camera forward. You mean front angle? Whatever. Y'all be good. I'm trying to be. You gotta be. You gotta be. I told you guys, like, I've been in situations here at the gym where, people are a little bit questionable. They'll have their tripod like right in front of you. You're like, bro, come on, why is this right here? Or they'll have the tripod way across the room, like way far across. And they're like, oh, wait, I'm over there at that machine. I was like, how are you over here at the machine? You over there. Like, one time, this guy was like, the spin machine looked like it was open. The spin machine looked like it was open. I went to it. He was like, oh, I was just setting up my camera. And bro was like, way over there. I was like, okay. So, I mean, everybody's got how they operate. Because, I mean, here's the thing. I get that people aren't used to, some people don't record. Like I just talked to a girl just now. She said she doesn't really record or anything. So it's like, you don't have to make people be in that world if that's not what they're doing. I'm gonna do a few more of these. Okay, what's all going on? We've been talking about all types of stuff in here. Well, congratulations, you're gorgeous, my love, and very kind. Oh, thanks, Alessandro. Hey, good morning. Hey, my people are showing up. More people I know showing up. I appreciate y'all. Hey. Yeah, this is really, I'm on the home stretch. I'm gonna do like a few more of these and then that's it. Cause it's like an easy day. That's why I'm saying we can just get up in here and we can just talk. Okay, okay, what did you miss out on? We were talking about foods, we were talking about deodorant. Like I know you're like, what are these topics? Let's see. You talked about the Meg Stallion situation a little bit. I mean, not crazy, like just my little dilemma in the morning, not having enough soap. It's all good. But look, I'm fresh. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't gonna leave until I put all the soap together and made one new soap. But I heard that's what people do. Some people actually they take little bars of soap and then they melt them down, and then they make a new soap. So I was like, that's perfect because you're kind of saving money. But what is it worth? Like, is it really necessary? Or do you just when the soap gets to be like this big? I mean, yeah, you can just throw it away. Technically, I'm trying to figure out what the brands themselves want you to be doing. I mean, they make the bar of soap. How far down do they expect you to keep using it for? But you know what I mean? It gets to the point where you're like, it's so small, and you're just going like this. Like, all right, I'm gonna do this a few more times. Takes a lot of time, right? No, you scary off that. Don't you like that? What's your favorite men's fragrance? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about any men's fragrances. Maybe you should tell me about some that. Well, I don't really. I'm not gonna buy it. So I think that Armani. I think Armani has like a gold one. It's like in a tube. It's not gold. It's like a goldish color. That one smells good. How about you? Like whoever asked that, you got any interesting ones that you want to share with the group? I wanted to get into fragrances, but I don't think I can justify paying hundreds of dollars for a fragrance. You know? So I've been kind of like I went on like a little shopping spree with TikTok like last year and just got a whole bunch of different ones. Ugh. Let's do this about two more times and then we'll be done. Yeah, gold in color, but it's not even like I'm looking around. Right. I'll find it. No, but I probably should because I know somebody who goes live on there. I mean, I like YouTube. I want to grow on my YouTube. If I could just have everything on YouTube, like I would like that. I really like YouTube as a platform. I think Instagram is crazy. Okay, let me ask y'all. I looked it up yesterday. That's when I'm on Instagram. It's been freezing. I thought it was my Wi-Fi, so I'll change it from Wi-Fi to data, and data it'll still be slow. Something's wrong with Instagram. I went on a forum on Reddit and people were saying that over the past several days, if not weeks, Instagram is just like freezing, like absolutely freezing in the middle, just randomly in the middle of videos. So I don't know why I brought that up, but I'm not feeling Instagram these days. I don't really know about TikTok. TikTok, it seems just so foreign to me. I'm willing to try different ones though. What you think about TikTok, Rando? Would you go on there? If I switch over there, y'all gonna come with me? Or I could alternate. Make your own natural soap. Yeah, you could. Who had it? Tamita, you had to delete somebody, huh? Really? Okay, so now I'm kept hearing it from y'all. I was like, something's wrong. I literally called AT&T. I was turning my router. I was trying to turn my router on and off. I was like, no, because I couldn't imagine that Instagram would be just like slow like that. Like, how do you just, it would like freeze on videos and just never restart. So I was like, okay. But let's just be honest. I mean, I'm not saying none of y'all are that smart. I'm not saying I'm that smart. I mean, look at this guy creates this Instagram, this Facebook, then Instagram. This thing is huge. I mean, if you really put it in perspective, Instagram is huge. Like, I can't even fathom about building something that huge. So you got to put it in perspective. Like, why are we getting mad at? Hold on. No, I'm not saying we're getting mad. But you put it in perspective. It's like, hey, I wouldn't even. I'm not saying never, right? Never say never, never, never. But it is very rare that someone can create something so life changing, so huge, and yeah, it's got some glitches and stuff. Hey, none of y'all, probably none of me, could ever make something like Instagram. So when you start to get mad at something and be like, oh, Instagram's not working, Instagram is down right now. Okay, yeah, this is a huge platform. You probably don't even know how many data centers and how much of really goes behind keeping this thing going. Ah, ah, yeah. Let's go ahead and just drop it, and then that'll be that. Mm. Yes. All right, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna leave it there. Just go do my cardio. What we got? It's still doing it. I can see you working it out. Yeah, I'm trying. Hey, how you doing? You good? Hey, you too. You just like stopping by. I think you said you canceled your membership, right? Or you came back?
I came back.
Okay,
I went to another gym and I just can't.
I feel you. I was like, I wonder if you'll be back.
Yes. What the fuck is that? That's like a mall.
Yeah, I know.
Last time I went there, I couldn't even find a parking.
Yeah, yeah.
I was waiting like in the entrance. There was people just coming in and
Yeah.
coming out like it's a church or something.
I know, right?
So I was like,
I went to one to do a tour, and I just left. I didn't even do the tour because it was
Yeah.
so packed.
yeah.
So-
It was like I didn't even park. So like I'm skipping to the after
Yeah.
even coming here.
Yeah.
I canceled for the next day.
I'm sorry that happened. So it's still far for you and on your car and stuff.
25. But yeah, I mean, I already went to another gym.
Yeah.
I think it's
Not worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So-
I saw you like earlier this week, but I think you just walking past.
yeah.
I was like,
I'm cutting this week. I started my cut.
okay.
I'm doing 1,500 calories
Yeah.
a day.
That's low.
Yeah,
You be careful because that's low.
yeah. But
But-
I'm gonna have a coach, and he said
What are y'all?
I was gonna maintain it for just like 6 weeks,
Yeah.
and then we're just gonna
Okay. Yeah. Not too long.
yeah, because he said that it's not good like to keep it just
Yeah.
for too long. So yeah.
Okay. At least you have a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I text you that. Remember that day we talked? I text
Did
you.
you?
Yeah, I did.
You didn't.
I said, yes, I did. Well, you don't have a
I have
phone.
my number. But I have my
Okay.
phone. But
Good.
what number do you have? Are you live right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just
I have you
that
under.
and I'll
What? Okay, how you spell your name?
Gustavo.
Yeah, that's what I have you under.
Huh?
That's what I have you under.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I have
Hold on, y'all. No, I hear you. Okay. No, because I was wondering, I was like, what's that? Because I know we were talking. I was like, let me go ahead and. Oh, thank you. Okay. I'll see. I'll talk to you
take
soon.
care.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, all right. All right. All right, my bad. I'll be seeing people in here. Sometimes I don't see them. Actually, this y'all left. Why y'all leave? How y'all leave? It was like 20 people, now it's 3. It's okay. Um, well, look, I be stopping the lives. Not really stopping the lives, but I be stopping to talk to people that I haven't talked to in a while or haven't seen. Sometimes people leave like that. This one guy. That's what I told you. People don't really want to go to other gyms. You come here, you know what I'm talking about. Compared to other gyms, he said he went to another gym. He told me he was leaving this one because it's too far and too many miles on his car. And now he's back because the other gyms weren't worth it. Okay, there y'all are. Now y'all coming back. It froze. Well, no, I had to get out of the app real quick because I was gonna check something. All right, so here's what we can do. It's two options. I can either see y'all on Sunday, or y'all can go over here and do some cardio with me. What y'all want to do? Oh, it froze. Like I said, it's real chill over here. Just get some cardio in. It's up to me. No, it's up to y'all. So I'm easy going. I don't really care one way or the other because we'll catch up. Not really. I didn't really feel like coming on here. I was like truly like I don't know, y'all. But realistically, tomorrow I'm gonna have an off day anyways, so I won't see y'all. I'll be vibing before I start work. Okay, good. Well, we'll try it out. Hey, Addison. You know how we do. Hey, Candace. Yeah, this. I'm kind of like exhausted this hairdo already. It's on its last. It's on its last. Stop playing. Okay. Oh, somebody took the treadmill I wanted to use. We'll go ahead and hit. I think I'll be able to chat with y'all. All right, let's get a topic going. Rando, pick the topic. Look, I'm gonna pick the topics in the beginning. Y'all pick the topics uh at the end, so we can close out on. What y'all think about I always see people always be making fun of Trump. I don't think they be doing the other like politicians like that for real. There's so many AI videos of like Trump just dancing and looking like funny and stuff. And people in the comments are like, this is the most unserious generation, the most unserious time for us. Because I just don't think they were clowning on like various different presidents and things like that. Like, so I see that stuff all the time. I saw a video yesterday of Trump twerking, an AI video. And I'm like, first of all, who makes these videos? There's some guy in their basement. I'm just kidding. No, but think about it. Who's sitting around saying, I'm going to ask my AI to generate a video of Trump twerking? Like, or it'll be like a video of Trump, like in like a little outfit. Like, I wouldn't even, that, but see, these people they be anonymous. If they really showed their face on like who's actually making this stuff, like, that would be silly. They would be like, I mean, you get what I mean? It's funny, but it's like it makes you think deeper. Like somebody sat and programmed it to do that. And have you seen the Chucky one? The Chucky one doing like little suggestive, sexy dance. Like, who sat down and said, I want Chucky to do like a little sexy dance? Yeah, I saw that video. Let me tell you what I think about that. Um, Again, this is why I wouldn't even end up in this position. Celebrities, they're cool and all, and you might look up to them and be like, oh, well, you know, I'll never see this celebrity again. I actually saw them in person. People get so starstruck. The lady was explaining the story, I saw it later. Oh, I saw Ice Spice, and I want to say, what's up? And Ice Spice didn't really give her the time of day, and was kind of like, hey, what's up, whatever, or maybe whatever. She didn't like that. That's why. So it's like, not really she caused the confrontation, but that's why you don't need to give celebrities too much credit, because first of all, they don't necessarily feel like people walking up to them, and some people will be like, well, you should. It comes with the territory. If you're a celebrity, you should want people to walk up to you all the time. You should be open. That comes with the territory. And I'm like, nah, not necessarily either. So I would say that's more on the girl's fault. It's the girl's fault, because she shouldn't even been on Ice Spice like that anyways. Maybe just do a little wave, do a little hey, what's up, but not like get mad if she's like, no, I don't really want to do pics. I don't really want to chat that much right now. I don't know. So what do you think about it? What did you think about that one? It's just a reminder to just stop. People need to stop being so starstruck over even influencers. These shorts, I know you guys are like, the thing is, when I take these shorts off, it doesn't bunch up right here. That's why I keep pulling it, because like this angle too. It's all good. You know what I mean? Like, what did you think about? What did you think about that video? Oh, you thought it was staged. I mean, some stuff is. You just never know what's real and fake these days. People need attention, so they'll make up little scenarios. You know, I'm probably gonna spend about 15 minutes on here. I'm at 4 minutes. So y'all come and go as you please. Like, honestly, like, I appreciate you guys even sticking around. I mean, a lot of stuff is staged. You don't really know. Everybody wants to talk about being authentic on the internet. People make stuff, people make fake stuff and try to make it look as authentic as possible. Everything is a fake me out. Everything is I think a lot more things are staged, like with celebrities, for example, and for influencers. The reason I think that is because, what do you think marketing is like before social media? Burger King and all these restaurants, do you think they put real burgers in their commercials? No, they're props. They're staged so it looks good. When you go to the actual restaurant, it's not that vivid. The cheese isn't that yellow. The bun doesn't look that perfect. It's all staged because it's marketing. So there's no intent to make things be absolutely real. Everything is to show you what's shiny, get your attention, you know. Anyways, a little bit of food for thought. You know what I mean, Wanting? Okay. Some of y'all I think some of y'all are just listening, and it's good to chime in. I appreciate y'all. But it's like, y'all hearing me? You know what I mean? So you can't really believe anything anymore. I see people be like, I follow this person because they're so authentic and they're so real. I'm like, you don't know that. You don't even know them. Like, you absolutely don't even know them. All those mukbang people, not all of them. A lot of them, they spit the food out. You think they're eating it, they spit the food out. They edit it, they spit the food out and keep eating. Spit the food out, keep eating. And you're like, oh wow, they ate all of that. How do you eat all of that and not get fat? Because I spit it out. But you just don't know. Because people don't think. Like, people just get on their phones like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like, and that's what's crazy about it. I don't know. I just encourage most people to be like, think for yourself. don't follow all those things. You can look in the comments and see so many yes people, and that'll make you almost think, wait, should I be saying yes too? No. Sometimes I gotta click off of videos because I'd be getting a little frustrated because everybody in the comments be like, they just be agreeing. So I'm like, you can't even win. Even if you wanted to comment something that's real, you can't win because everybody is very stuck on their view. I saw a video yesterday of okay, I'll see you. Bye bad gamer. Actually, I found out it was old. This guy was pulled over. Check it out. I think his name was Rudy. Look up Rudy traffic stop. Rudy. You'll find it. Long story short, it's this funny phenomenon people are doing these days. I get you can record now your traffic stops. They got their body cam. You got your phone or your dash cam. So he's all like, I got all this on camera. Like the guy who got pulled over. Like, I don't know. People are just like, they think they have power because now I'm recording. Like, but I get it too, but just follow. The bottom line is follow. Okay? Because the situation was something about his tint. People just escalate stuff. I mean, apparently he got paid for it. I don't know that it makes it right because a lot of times you get paid. It's not because they were right or wrong. It's because they're just trying to shut the situation down. You know what I mean? So it's like almost like people believe like, oh, well, he sued the people and got paid, so they must have been wrong. No, not necessarily. That's not how it always works. But basically, the situation was he said he had a gun in the back, and the lady on the other, they come around the other side, the partner, and like says like, roll. I need you to roll this window or whatever. It's loud. Long story short, he had an attitude. Hold on, they're doing this stuff over here. Hold on. Anyway, I think you guys might be able to hear me. Let me summarize. Basically, the lady was like rolling down the window. He was like, for my safety. She was like, it's for my safety, which we all get. Officer safety is a thing too. So like, let's not like lie about it. They have to do stuff to keep them safe against us, and that's just why even fight that. That's a real thing. So she's all like, roll the window. I don't know if it was up or down. He was like, nah, I gotta protect myself. So that's already strike one. And she comes around and he was like, oh, you got me. This traffic stop is like I'm a Nazi in Germany or something like that. He's saying little slick stuff. Like, why are you yapping? Just listen. So then she was like, bro, like, you're talking crazy. This is not that. This is a traffic stop. We don't have you doing anything crazy that you're not supposed to. So the guy escalated it. So she stepped away to tell the little other partner, yeah, he's all talking about Nazis in Germany and all this crazy stuff. Let's go ahead and take him out the car. He got a gun in the back and things of that nature. So they're like, step out, sir. We need to check. You already said you had a gun. Let's do this the easy way. You step out, we'll get the gun. He's all like, let me call the supervisor. Call the supervisor. And he calls supervisor. You know what people think? Let me get the supervisor. Like, oh, bro, just get out. Like, people just don't really know. They think these little things are helping them, but they're actually not. It's making you seem more resistant. I'm not saying you shouldn't know your rights. I'm just saying all these little slick comments. Let me get your supervisor. I'm not doing that till the supervisor gets here. You got to listen to who's there, though. Like, it's not like you don't have to listen. You have to listen to the authority that's there, too. It's not like you don't have to listen to them as long as you call a supervisor. But that's what they think. Then they say, well, I got it all on cam anyways. Right. So you put all that together and you're like, bro, You didn't handle that right. So the lady said, I'm not messing with you. She pulls out her gun and just puts, get out the car. I'm not messing around with you. That's what she said. I'm not messing around with you. Just get out of the car. Oh, you're pulling a gun on me. It's not that serious. You see how that goes? Look up the video. I'm not saying it totally right. Those type of videos just frustrate me because everybody in the comments is like, I hate cops. You did the right thing. That was crazy. But if you look at these little tidbits, see, people aren't, I'm not gonna say they're not smart enough. People don't really stop and read the fine. They don't really look at these connections throughout the video. Oh, so when she told you to roll the window, you had something slick to say. Okay, check that. You could have just rolled it. So you had choices. You know, you have various choices. And when you mount all those choices, you can't just be like, oh, now you want to pull a gun on me? No, that's not how that works. I've never been in a situation where anybody's dragged me out of my car. You know how many times I've been pulled over? You know how many times I've been pulled over? Have I ever got dragged out of my car? No. Have I ever had a gun pulled on me? Have I ever been tased? No. You know why? Because I don't act like that. I don't act like that. People always want to be like, oh my gosh, is it that serious? You have to pull your gun on me? Yeah, it is that serious. Because you should have just listened. I think people also don't know the difference between if you got a gun in your car, they may ask you to step out so they can retrieve that weapon or whatever, secure the area, whatever. Like, it's not unheard of that they would just ask you to step out. Just step out. Like I told you about that a situation with T.I. Tiny's son. They're just like, step out. No, I won't step out. I'm calling my lawyer, so I'm not stepping out. You call your lawyer all you want, you still need to step out, like, you know? Because people, it's like people have this thing, like, I know my rights. But I also don't think, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't, and they think they know their rights. Knowing your rights isn't just telling them, no, I'm not going to do that. You get what I mean? I think that people need to, if you're going to run around saying, I know my rights, actually know your rights. Actually know what you can do and what they can do. You know? And I'm not going to say I'm going to just be this little obedient thing. All I'm saying is they tell me to do something, you go ahead and do it. Actually, one thing I did learn, that never really happened to me in Virginia because I've always been taught your license is your identification. So you hand that over. I could make up any name. I got pulled over here in Houston, and the guy's like, let me get your license. I was like, okay, I got my wallet. It's in my wallet. Let me get it. He was like, no, stop. Don't reach in there. And I was like, but you want my license, right? That's where my license. I didn't even really get into it with him, but I was just like, he's like, no, for my safety, because he was in training. So they're like teaching him, you know, different methods. So when I watched that video the other day, bro said his wallet was in the back. So they're like, no, don't reach it. Give me their name. That's one technique that maybe I'll share with you guys. I experienced that too. If there was no reason for them to do that to me, but I kind of was like the same little way. I didn't argue though. I just gave him my name. But I'm like, I actually at the end I was like, you know, just for my future reference, I was just wondering like, you know, why did you want me to give my name when I could have just given you my thing. They'd be like, oh, you know, I'm in training and you know, we just learned these little techniques. I don't know. So just remind me, okay, I'm at 15 right now. See, that's what I'm saying. I needed somebody. I'm gonna read these. Let's go ahead and stop this. You know, it's like, don't get next to me on a treadmill. Whew. Okay. You get what I mean? I don't feel sorry for none of them on them traffic stops. I really don't. Because there's just ways. I gave my name, but that's the only thing that's kind of weird. It's like I could just give you a fake name. Technically they can run my plates and stuff. What we got? Francis. Let's see. I think that the Megan situation was staged. They were probably going to break up anyways. The relationship, right? That's what I said when I first told you about them. I felt like if they already don't match. I think she's a little too. I think she's a little too ghetto for him. That sounds crazy, right? whatever. I'm just being honest. They don't mesh well. I see him more like maybe like some mixed girl, whatever. I don't know. I think he is mixed. I see probably him with like maybe even a white girl. I don't know, but that was an unlikely pairing, anyways. I didn't think it was gonna last. I didn't think they were gonna get married, have children, do the whole thing. So I think you're right. So maybe it was all staged, and that's why it went so public when they broke. They could have just broken out, and we wouldn't even have known. Maybe like F your camera and still bust the windows and snatch them out. Right. Let me wipe this down. Um, this is the old one. Let me regroup. Well, I just think people just make it a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. Some stuff is like not really it's not really an art form, but sometimes you just have to know how to handle yourself in situations. I don't think anybody can tell you exactly how to handle every single situation. You just have to like have wisdom to be like, you know what? I could either make this choice and say this little flip comment to the cop, or I can just be like, you know what? Let me bite my tongue. That's all it is. Like people just don't get it at. Like I just don't know why. Because then you start to arguing, they start to argue, and they start to call for backup, and they start snatching you out of the car, and you're like, wait, what? That was not called for. Yeah, it kind of was because they're like, hey, you're going to be difficult. Wow, really? They will do a quick check and let you back in. I had it done back in 97. Okay, quick check. You talking about in the vehicle? All right, y'all. Did I wipe it down? What did I do? Give me one sec. Give me one sec, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here too. I did my little 15 minutes. All right, y'all. Let me know what else y'all want to talk about, or I'm gonna go. Bye. I'm gonna go. I'll be back on Sunday. What y'all about to do? See, I'm sweating. It's a good little sweat. All right, Rashida. I don't know if you're still in here. Juanita, thanks for sticking around, y'all. I'm gonna go. I'll be back on Sunday, probably Sunday morning, unless something happens. Okay, then. Bye.